pricing. And certainly in ocean freight, pricing has been on a roller coaster, right, for the last 2 to 3 years. It skyrocketed very, very quickly during COVID, and then it plummeted back down again even quicker. So the question now is, have we reached stability? Well, maybe we have. So the thing is that when prices went up, we found a way to pay it, right? So when we need something, like we need to ship cargo, we will find a way to pay for that, no matter how much it costs. Same thing for you, right? If you really need something, you'll find the money to pay for it. So there's an interesting anecdote here, which I heard the other day, and it's about a bottle of water. So a bottle of water in the supermarket may cost you 50 pence or cents if you're in America. In a corner shop, it might cost you £1. In the garage, it might cost you £2. And in Disney World, it will cost you £3, as I found out last year when I was there. Way expensive, right? So it's not the water, it's the occasion and the circumstances where we buy the water. And actually, if we wanted a bottle of water wherever we would have been, we would have paid whatever the price would have been, right? So again, if we really want something, we will pay for it. So people very often say something is too expensive. Nothing is too expensive. It just means that maybe you can't afford it. It doesn't mean it's expensive. It just means that maybe you can't afford it. So it's all relative, right? So let's give an example of comparing a cat with an elephant. When you compare the cat with the elephant is small. When you compare the cat with an ant, the cat is big. Same cat, same size, right? So it's all relative compared to what you compare it with. So, for instance, you may think that £1,000 is a lot of money. But when you break that down then to 10 times 100, way less, right? So the thing to do is to always break things down to the ridiculous so they seem small, and then take small steps towards the bigger goal. Okay, so let's talk about money. So what is money? Well, money is lots of things. One of the things is that it gives you freedom. The other thing is that it's an amplifier. So it makes things bigger. So if you are a mean person, then you can, with more money, you can just be meaner, right? With, if you're a kind and generous person, with more money, you can be more kind and generous. So money is basically an exchange mechanism, and it's just, we use it because it's just way, way easier to use money than it is to swap 6 eggs for a pound of goat cheese or 10 camels for a holiday, right? So it's way easier to use money as an exchange mechanism. So how do you think and feel about money? Do you think it's never enough? Do you think rich people are nasty? When you see someone in a nice car, for instance, a Lamborghini, one of my favorite cars, do you think they must be a drug dealer? Really ask yourself, how do you think about money? When you're paying a bill, do you resent it? Energy prices, although they're starting to come down again, they did spike quite high. So were you resenting paying a higher energy bill? Because rather than resenting it, you could say, well, I'm really appreciative of the fact that I can actually pay it. And I'm investing in a nice and cozy and warm home. So you'll be quite happy to do that, right? So it feels way better immediately if you start thinking just slightly different. Now, when we say spend or something costs something, has quite a negative feel to it, right? So rather than say spend, say invest. It does two things. One is that when you're investing money or anything, you are expecting a return on your investment, right? And also, when you say I'm investing, you're going to ask yourself, what are you going to pay? What are you paying for? And is it actually an investment? Okay, really, really try that for the next week or so, because it makes a massive difference in how you feel. Now, money is also energy, and thoughts about money are energy. So think about the relationship that you have with money. And if you treated your friends like you treat money, if you thought about your friends and spoke to your friends like you do about money, would they want to be your friend? It's important to have a good relationship. Money's not going to stay with you or come to you if you don't love it, right? Because if you don't like it, then who would want to stay with you? So make sure you have a good relationship with money. So as I said, money is energy, and energy has to circulate. So it's really important that we circulate money. And every time you buy something, you're basically keeping somebody in a job, right? So you actually owe it to yourself to buy those shoes, really, don't you? Anyway, so I want to leave you with one last tip, which will make you smile, hopefully, and will make you feel way better every time you're handing out some money. So every time you pay something, say, thank you for spending time with me, money. It was awesome. Go out and do good somewhere else, but come back soon and bring lots of friends. Have fun with that one. I love this topic. I actually do a money mindset course. So if you're interested in that, and we talk about money and everything around money for about an hour and a half, couple of hours. So let me know if you're interested in that, and we'll have a chat. So next week we're going to talk about service types, talking about direct or transshipments. So look forward to seeing you next Wednesday, same time, same place. And in the meantime, enjoy your lunch. Thank you.